Welcome back to Budget Beauty. This is the beauty haul. This is where we detail purchases and beauty items that we have come across that we think are interesting, that we love, and that we have bought and are excited about. And so we got a bunch of stuff in the haul today. There's really multiple places going on here, but a lot of items from like multiple places. So we have a lot going on here. So to start the haul, we're gonna actually start, instead of talking about makeup just yet, we're gonna talk about hair care. So you guys know that, and you should know, I've talked about this for a minute in several of the main series episodes, that I have wanted to start using a product brand called The Dew. And I have been eyeing them for several years now, been following them on Instagram. They are on Instagram and they have their own website, but their Instagram handle is at I Love The Dew. The Dew is spelled DOUX. And so it's made for people who have hair types like mine. And really, I mean, for like everybody, but really this is going to do well in my hair type, because I have what's called 4C hair. I have extremely coarse and extremely thick hair. And so, underneath all of this. So I'm very excited. I've been following them since the pandemic, the beginning of the pandemic. And so I was like, well, one day I will order some stuff and start using it. Well, that day has come 5 years later, 5+ years later. So I managed to get a couple of products. I found them. They actually do sell them in more stores now. They are in Target, Walmart, Walgreens, CVS. I found them in Marshall's and TJ Maxx. Trying to think, where else have I been? They have their own website where you can order, and it was another place. They have a list of places where you can find them, but I actually got my stuff from JC Penney. I found my stuff in JC Penney and Target, and Marshall's and TJ Maxx. So here we are. So very excited. So I got a couple of things that I know that I'm going to use immediately. So that's the first part of this haul, is that we're going to talk about the hair care stuff. So, all right, starting with JC Penney. I got, okay. From JC Penney, I got the Dew Fresh Rinse. This is the Fresh Rinse Moisturizing Conditioner. Hydrates, detangles, restores softness and elasticity. Sulfate-free, paraben-free, and color-safe. So if you have color-treated hair, then you could use this. So very excited because I need some conditioner. And then on the back, it tells you, it's like, pronounced Dew, the Dew, French for soft, smooth, or sweet. Developed in a salon by a licensed professional for hair of every texture. Sucker-free hair care. And then what it do, and then it tells you what it does. Restores hair's pH balance and improves elasticity. Drama-free detangling formula eliminates friction and helps to prevent breakage. Rinses clean with no waxy residue. And then what's good, and that's the stuff that's in it: silk amino acids, shea butter, aloe, and aloe. Aloe is going to be good because it's going to soften it. Shea butter will also. Do you, and then that do you is how you actually use it. After cleansing, apply to wet hair, detangle, and rinse. And then down here, it's like the old warning explicit labels from records. That's championed by Tipper Gore back in the day. Cosmetologist approved, licensed to ill. So, very excited about this. So, from JC Penney, we got this. This is the moisturizing conditioner. And then we got the sucker-free moisturizing shampoo. So, very excited. This, and then you can scan it also too. to see what it does and to go to their website more than likely. And then it says fact, styling products alone won't remedy dry hair. True moisture begins with the wash. Okay, yes, that is true. How you wash it. And then what it do. Sucker Free gently removes product buildup to increase hair's porosity and improve moisture retention. And then what's good, and then it tells you what's in it. Same thing as the conditioner. And then do you apply to wet hair, lather, rinse, and repeat. So yes, I need at least 2 washes. I don't know nobody that needs 1 wash. I gotta have 2. So minimum 2. So this gently cleanses, removes buildup, restores elasticity. Moisturizing shampoo. Sulfate-free, paraben-free, color-safe. And this is the Sucker Free moisturizing shampoo. So I'm very, very excited because I've been wanting to get this for a long time. So I needed some more shampoo. I'm always in the market for a good conditioner. So I was like, ooh, yeah, I want that. So then, okay, so that came from JC Penney. They were originally $12.99 each. I got them on discount, because I had a $10 reward because I started using JC Penney account. And I got $1.60 off. They had a coupon that took off like $1.60 from it. And then shipping and handling was $8.95, which is crazy. Tax was $1.86 on the new total, which was, and then my final total at JCPenney was $25.19. So then I went to Target and I got 2 things. So I ordered and they were delivered. All of this stuff, the JCPenney and the Target order came today. I had to mail order them. So, all right. From Target, we got Dear Mama Moisture Milk. I like this. This is going to be good. It's a leave-in conditioner detangler for daily moisture. Promotes anti-breakage for all curl types. Very, very excited about this because I need a daily moisturizer. And then they tell you what the ingredients are, warnings. And then it says, this is where it talks about the do. Old school art, new school science, nonfiction solutions developed by a licensed cosmetologist for legit results on every hair type. And then it says what it do. Dear Mama Moisture Milk softens, nourishes, and hydrates dry, brittle hair. The non-greasy anti-breakage hair formula soothes itchy scalp and triples as a leave-in conditioner, detangler, and curl refresher. Mama approved manageability and moisture for natural, relaxed, and transitioning hair. I have natural hair, so I went natural 11 years ago. No, maybe more than that. No, I went natural 15 years ago as of next month. I knew I was missing a couple of years there. I went natural in 2011. So, underneath all of this, I am very natural hair. So, team natural, and it's fine. It's a little bit of work, but it's fine. What's good? Aloe stem cell extract, pineapple extract, pea extract. And then do you apply to clean, damp, or dry hair from scalp to ends. Gently detangle and style as usual. Use daily as a leave-in conditioner and moisturizer. So that's this. Very, 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 very excited. So, and then the other thing that I got from Target was the Just Glaze. This is the Just Glaze press play thermal styling system. This is silkening fluid. This helps for heat protectant and being able to do like a silk press, because sometimes I want to do that and I want to do a blowout. So, this is going to be really good. I need something. It says what it do: silky straight without the weight. The non-greasy formula of Just Glaze is infused with duplex bonding technology to strengthen fragile hair from the inside out. And then this weightless heat protectant seals the cuticle to control frizz, prevent curl, creep, block humidity, and maintain the strength of textured hair when using heat. That's what we need. Because I got to put heat to mine in order to do any type of straightening, to do any type of unkinking it. So if I want to go that route. So I know that. I've learned that about my hair over the years. It says for best results, first shampoo and condition with press rewind curl retention shampoo and fast forward heat prep conditioner. I didn't buy any of the press play collection. So this is the only thing out of it. And it says distribute a small amount throughout clean wet hair. Part the hair into 4 to 6 sections and proceed with blow drying. After blow drying, you can flat iron if desired, which is probably what I will do when I want to flat iron it. But yeah, I'm very excited about this. This is going to be good too. Very pleased. So from Target, I got those two from Target. The Moisture Milk, this was $14.99. And then this was $14.99. So they're $14.99 each. Now, that was a total of $38.85. But then your girl had 3 gift cards. 2 of them were $15 and one was $5. And I found them randomly around the house. I was like, oh, we got a gift card from Target. Look at that. So that gave me a total of $35 off. And so really I only spent $3.85. So I was very, very, very excited. And I got, like I said, I got all of this today. So then, the other 2 things, so that was the total for Target was $38.85. Now the other 2 things from the Do I got from other places, and I'm trying to remember where I got one of these. I covered one of these in the other, haul that I just did, but I want to talk about it a little bit. So one of the other things that I got was the Big Papa. This is curl defining gel. Listen, I used it this weekend finally, and y'all, it very much defined my curls. My curls were super defined. I was like, buddy. So yeah, it really does do what it says. I was very pleased with the results. And that's when I was like, it looked like I'm going to need to go ahead and get that shampoo and get some conditioner because I need to be using other stuff in this line. So I went ahead and got some other things. Then I'd already conditioned my hair before I used the Big Papa because they tell you to apply to wet, clean hair. So I'd already done it, but I really wanted to do this. This is called The Sweetest Thing. It's called Supercharged Honey Moisture Mask. And it's the B-Girl collection from the Do. All right. So, and also notice all of these things are named after like old school rap songs. Old school rap songs and old school rap concepts. So I really, really like this. So, I got this from Marshall's. And this is going to be part of this Marshall's haul that I got, because I got it during the Marshall's haul. And so this is what it do. Restores the condition of hair and scalp, hydrating beyond the cuticle layer to improve texture, reduce friction, bring back elasticity, and prevent breakage. And then what's good? Cationic honey, aloe, vitamins B, C, and E, keratin. That's good for hair. Keratin is great for hair and nails. Aloe will make it soft. And then silk amino acids. Do you massage into clean, soaking wet hair and scalp? Detangle and process for 15 to 30 minutes. For a more intense treatment, process under a plastic cap or hair steamer. Rinse thoroughly. So what you're doing here is, this is like a deep treatment. You could do a deep treatment mask, or you can just do this as just like a regular, I'm conditioning my hair after washing. So that is why because I'd already conditioned it, and then I looked at this and I was like, oh, I should have used this as my conditioner. So yes, expected. But this is fantastic. I was so excited to see this. And I was like, oh, they have the Dew in Marshalls? Oh, I was so excited. I got Big Papa out of TJ Maxx. But when we took our road trip to the TJ Maxx and the Ulta in Rock Hill. But the sweetest thing, so this is part of this haul now. The sweetest thing, Honey Moisture Mask, was $7.99. So let's get into the Marshalls haul, because we really have two places here beyond the Target and the JC Penney haul. So I went to Marshalls, spent a lot of money. Your girl spent a lot of money at the Marshalls. I spent a lot of money because I also went to Walgreens. Spent a lot of money in there too. So, but it's stuff that I'm like, oh, I'm going to use this. I will immediately use this. And most of my makeup is like that. So it's not something that I'm like, oh yeah, I'll get around to trying this. No, it's something I'm going to immediately try it and be like, oh, I'm either going to use this or I'm not going to use it. And most of the time it's something I'm going to use. All right. So from the Marshalls, let's get started. Marshall's receipt. Big old receipt. All right. First things first. First thing I pulled out the bag. This is the Morph Continuous Prep and Set Mist Plus. Supercharged with ceramides and antioxidants. So what this is, and according to my notes, because I took notes when I pulled together my little spreadsheet and I go and I catalog things, I put notes off to the side that say, hey, this is something that you might want to, point out about this. This is a setting spray and primer all in one. So you could do this. You could spray this on. And this is I bet this going to be like the L'Oreal Infallible, probably. But you spray this on underneath your makeup. Then you put your makeup on. And then you could set your face. When you at the last step and you want to do a liquid setting spray, you could set your face with this also. So there's that. Prep skin and set makeup while supercharging your complexion with skin loving ingredients. Our cult favorite microfine mist gets amped up with ceramides known to hydrate, nourish, and strengthen skin's barrier, electrolytes to help enhance moisture for a healthy glow, and antioxidants known for boosting elasticity. And then they tell you, hold it away from your face, close your eyes and spray the mist all over your face before and after makeup application. So that's how I know it's a setting spray and it's a primer all in one. But I saw this and I was like, okay, Morph, all right, let's go. We'll try you. We'll try you. This was $10, $9.99. Okay. So then, next, I got more of that $1 Billion Beauty. 3 more different shades of eyeshadow stick. So this is the $1 Billion Beauty More Shimmer Eyeshadow Stick Trio. And the colors come in metallic, moon, and beige. So these are the colors off to the side. The metallic looks like a rust color. Moon looks like a pink. And the beige is like a beige. They have a shimmer finish. So it's 3 in here. Very excited about these. They are, they go on pretty creamy. The other 3 that I have, you guys have seen. They go on pretty creamy and they are not expensive. This was for three sticks. 3 sticks for $7.99. So I'm like, okay, I'll take it. This is pretty decent. I actually really like this. So yes, they were $7.99. So then, all right, next is the Ellen Tracy 3 highly pigmented blendable blush trio. So, like I said, I got a little bit of other Ellen Tracy. I got that face primer in here, and it's pretty decent. I like it. So, I was like, oh, I'll try this. I'll try it. It is $4. So, they tell you how to do it. All it's telling you on the back is how to do it. But the colors do not have names. I have already opened this up to see what the colors were, and it don't have any names to them. So I don't know. They just gonna be rose, other rose, peach, I guess, something like that. So I'm gonna try these though. We're gonna try these. But yes, $4. All right, next, I got some more powder puffs. Now y'all know I got these also. I got these, and they are reusable. I did figure that part out. This is yeah, it says hand wash with mild soap and air dry as needed. So yes, you can reuse these. So now I have, these are in the shades white, pink, and black. I do like these. They're all right. I don't know if they're the same type of people making them or whatever, but they're decent. I like them to do when I'm trying to powder my face. These were $6.99. Okay. Then we got some more Real Techniques brushes. I got a whole brush set. So I went and bought the whole brush set. This is the Real Techniques 9-piece glow kit. Face, cheek, and eye. Y'all know how much I love Real Techniques. So they have 9 brushes in this. And it says, so I'm going to give you the numbers. They are Real Techniques 219 Ultimate Powder, 223 Blurring Concealer, 321 Full Coverage, 220 Light Layers Complexion, 307 Shading Brush, 304 Defining Crease, 250 Perfecting Primer, 428 Precision Fan, 326 Flat Liner. Now, I go ahead and tell you, I don't use a brush to do my primer on my face because I don't need to. I just rub that in with my hand and it's fine. That 250 one. So I might find something else to use. It says 250 is the Perfecting Primer. Use a sweeping motion from center of the face outward to apply serums, moisturizers, and primers. Like I said, I just do my primer with my hands. It's much easier to do it that way. And a lot quicker than trying to do it with a brush. So, I'm trying to see what else do I not use. Defining Crease. Long fluffy bristles ensure a light and precise blend of shadows in the crease. Well, I don't really do that with my crease cut. So there's that. So we'll see how that's going to work. But I'm going to find some use for that brush. I'll find some use for it. So, yeah, I'm very excited about this. This is, I love Real Techniques. I like their brushes a lot. This was $16.99, but for 9 brushes, I am not going to complain. That's a good price for some brushes. So put that down there. Now let's talk about this high-end beauty. Now, y'all know your girl is very much a budget beauty person. Actually, before we talk about that, because I did get some, I got some stuff. I got one more high-end beauty thing. So, well, actually, let's go ahead and talk about the high-end beauty. Because y'all girl found her some Laura Mercier. I looked up and found this. This is Laura Mercier Blush Color Infusion. So it's blush. It's powder blush, I think. I think it might be. Wait a minute. Let me see if it's powder or if it's cream blush. They got a sticker on here that's like kind of messing up the box. But I think this is a powder blush. I think. Well, let's see. I'll open it up and see. But I got this Laura Mercier. This is actually, I went over and they have that little small high-end section. And I did get other things out of there. But what would be considered high end? So let's see if this is powder or, yeah, this is powder. Okay. This is a powder blush. This is what it looks like. So I saw that color and I was like, okay, I will take it. I will take it. It's Laura Mercier and it's not expensive. So, I'm trying to read the back of the box. It says a sheer buildable blush that delivers 10 hours of natural looking cheek color. So that's what it says on the back. And this is in the shade, trying to see what the shade, strawberry. So very excited. It's like a pink. It's going to be a pink blush on me. So very excited about that. Trying to get this little sticker thing off the back. That is a sticker. It's very sticky. But that's what that looks like. This was $12.99. Compare at $22. And that's why we go to TJ Maxx and or Marshall's. Because I can find some nice stuff in there that is expensive everywhere else. Now, it'd be picked over. You got the, and your color selection ain't going to be the greatest. But you can find some really good stuff in there. Other semi-high end, Fenty. I got some more of the Fenty Beauty, Fenty Cheeks Suede Powder Blush. This is in the shade Riri, number 10. So, very excited about that. Y'all know I got two other colors in the Suede Powder Blush, and I really like their blush. I have it on right now, as a matter of fact. Y'all can't, it's very subtle, but I have on blush over here. You can really see it over here. And that is the, I want to say that's not the Bubble Bands. I think that's the Lollipoppy color. But very excited about this. As per the usual, this was $14.99. Compare at $19. Very excited. So we're gonna, I'm gonna take that out of there. So that's what it looks like. It's a rhombus. Oh no. Oh no. Wait, this says this is Bubble Bands. Oh no, this is the same color I already have. The back of this says this is Bubble Bands, but the box says it's Riri. Well, I got two more. I got another of the Bubble Bands. Looks like. I'm glad I looked at that. Huh. Okay. Well, I gotta go fix my little spreadsheet too. Well, that's disheartening. Now, why they said that? Because the back of this box, the box on here says Riri. I mean, so that says Riri, but this thing says Bubble Bands, and it looks like Bubble Bands. It says number 11, Bubble Bands. So y'all see that. So that's why I'm like, okay. Well, I thought I was getting number 10, Riri. All right, well, I gotta fix that. But I do like the Bubble Band shade, though. That Bubble Band shade, thankfully, I do like the shade. So, it's fine. But I just have two of them, I guess. And then I got another Morph brush. This is the Morph 350. This is, the Morph 350. It's a contour blender brush, and I need one. I want a Morph contour brush. I have contour brushes now, but I really want a Morph one. So, very excited about that. This is $7.99. So then the last thing I got from Marshall's was, this is the Touch in Soul. It's a primer, no pore blim primer. Basically, it's a pun on no pores and no problem. Primer, smooth and pore covering, top secret for perfect makeup. Okay. And then on the back it says an airy smooth makeup primer that covers pores and areas of uneven texture, giving seamless coverage for all day wear. Primer not only helps skin hydrate, but also helps to achieve longer lasting makeup. It does. And then they tell you how to use it. Basically, you put 1 or 2 pumps, and then put it on your face, and then gently massage, and wait for it to absorb, basically. So then you can put your makeup on top of it. That's basically what it does. So, this is, I want to say this is Korean. Yes, Korean makeup. So K-Beauty. Very excited to try this. I've read good reviews about it. People love it. So I was like, okay, I'll try it. So we're going to see how that performs, definitely. So that was all of the, that was $9.99 also. So the total for the haul, subtotal was $106.29. Now, I did buy a soda while I was in there, and so that did add on a little bit, but I mean, it's not beauty. So, the sales tax on the non-food item was $8.39. Okay. Because it's 8% sales tax here in South Carolina. So then plus that food tax, the total was $114.71. Now, beauty total was $113.29. So we will include our beauty total when we do our final haul total. So very excited about these things from Marshall. I was very excited. I did not intend to go in there and spend that kind of money, but here we are. Here we are. So that is the Marshall's portion of the haul. Now, let's talk about the haul I completed yesterday. I went to Walgreens. Had to go in there and get some medication, as we are wont to do all the time. And I got Walgreens receipt. Okay. So, I also bought some food items while I was in there, because I can't resist chocolate, especially right now. But I bought some chocolate, and I bought some soda. I bought a treat for myself and husband, and we had treat. So that got added on to the total. All right, so let's go through these items. There's a few little items from Walgreens. Very few, but we got a couple of things. I think we got 8 things here from Walgreens. All right, let's start with something I saw online, and I was like, oh, that's cute. I'm going to go ahead and try that and see how that works. This is the L'Oreal Paris Telescopic Extensionist Mascara. It's extended length, volume, and curl in the shade 995 Blackest Black. So, it has a lash sculpting comb. I saw somebody using it, a makeup artist, and he was putting it on, and I was like, excuse me, sir, your lashes are incredibly long. What is happening? And so he was showing, he was using this, and so I was like, oh, let me add this to the list for things I want to try. And then I went and I bought it. I happened to be, when I went into Walgreens, I said, well, look, I happened to see it there, and I was like, oh, they got it in here. Oh, that's right, because L'Oreal drugstore. Okay, well, I'll go ahead and get it. So, the back of the box says, lashes so extended they look up to plus 5 millimeters closer to your brows. Up to 24-hour extended length, extended volume, and extended curl. A lash sculpting comb, 308 bristle comb, precisely catches each and every lash for up to 24-hour sculpted definition. Lash extending formula. Magnetic pigments with microfibers bond with lashes to extend them beyond their tip. Flake resistant and smudge resistant. Removes easily with soap and water. Thank goodness it's not waterproof. Ophthalmologist tested, suitable for sensitive eyes, suitable for contact lens wearers. They basically say don't use this and put the cap back on it if you use it. And don't use it if your eyes are already messed up. So, we will be trying this shortly because I want to see how I want to see how this works. Because L'Oreal. And I saw, like I say, saw the ad and I was like, sir, you already have long lashes. But alright, let's try this. I'm game. I'll try it. So this was $15.99. It's expensive. But I'll try it. So that was my only L'Oreal item. So the rest is Wet n Wild. We just kind of went crazy on Wet n Wild because that was the section we were in. And I was like, oh, I'm just going to try all this stuff. So it's a lot of Wet n Wild coming up. As a matter of fact, all of the rest of this stuff is Wet n Wild. So let's start with, this is the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Loose Setting Powder in the shade Banana. So we're going to have to banana bake with this, I guess. This is going to be, this is going to take some trial and error. But it's setting powder, loose setting powder. So I'll try it. Does not have anything on the back of the box other than what's in it. So yeah. I'm excited about that. Always love a good setting powder. Okay. That was $6.79. Then this is the Wet n Wild Color Icon 5-pan palette in the shade My Lucky Charm. So it's got 5 in it, and then but the whole thing is called My Lucky Charm. So very excited. I saw this before, and then so I'm very excited about this green. That's going to be really pretty. So it's got a couple of shimmer shades. It's got 4 shimmer shades and 1 matte eyeshadow in here. So, yeah, I'm gonna try this. Says peel here. Okay, what happens if I peel here? What happens? Huh. Okay, nothing. I guess. Oh, it does come off. Huh. Okay. Well, that did not come all the way off, so there's that. But it does have the color on here still, so if I take that off of there, I still can see what colors, what it's called. But that green, it caught my eye, and I'm like, okay, I'm probably going to use the green in this a lot. I'm going to try it and see. So that was $3.29. All right, next. This is the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Face Primer in matte. And I think this is going to be really good. And so they give you directions on the back. Apply to clean skin. Use under foundation to control shine and achieve a matte finish. The usual. Lightweight formula refines the appearance of pores. Smooth skin for even makeup application. So, I mean, it's the same. It's what every matte face primer does. So very excited about this because I'm curious to see how this is gonna go with that. So that was $5.49. Okay, next, this is the Wet n Wild Bare Focus clarifying finishing powder. So it's a setting powder basically, in the shade medium tan. So we're gonna see how this works too. Does not have anything on the back other than what it is, but yeah, I mean it's a setting powder. Setting powders set. They set your face. So very excited to try that. That was $3.29. All right. Moving right along. So I got another one of these Color Icon lip glosses, And these are the in the star signs. This is the shade Leo, and I do not already have this one. I have my sign, I have Taurus, and I think I have Aries. I have Gemini, which is my sign. So, but this is like a gold, and I was like, oh, I don't think I have that one, so I'll go ahead and get a gold. I'm in the market for a gold one when I want to wear gold lip gloss. So we'll try this, and I really like this color icon line for this lip gloss. This is actually really good. It's very it's not like sticky, and it's thick, but it goes on and it has good color to it. So I'm very excited about that. That was, let's see if I can find it on my list. Let me find it. Color icon. Oh, there it is. Okay. $3.29. Okay. Next, this is the Wet n Wild Mega Last Eyeshadow Primer. And it does not have a shade, of course, but it looks like it's going to be like a caramel translucent almost on me, probably. It's going to be a brown on my lip, but it's not going to be like super. Oh, it dries clear, transparent. So yeah, it'll be transparent for me once it dries down, but it's probably going to go on like brownish, I guess. Slightly brownish, like beige. It says it's up to 16 hours. And then on the back, it says, enriched with vitamin E, this eyeshadow primer preps eyelids for smooth application that locks eyeshadow in place and keeps colors vibrant and ultra long lasting. The creamy formula glides on weightlessly and dries down to a clear finish. That's what we need. So, and then they tell you how to use. You apply it to bare lids or under eyes, let sit for 30 seconds, then apply your eyeshadow, concealer, or face makeup. I have never put it underneath my eyes. So, I mean, that would probably help with the under eye. But I have not put it under my eyes ever. So I'm curious. I might try that and see what's what here. So yeah, I'm excited about this. So that was $4.99. All right, and then the last thing was the Mega Glow Vitamin E contour stick. So I bought this thinking this was a makeup stick. It's not. It's a contour stick. I was like, oh no, this is not a makeup stick like I thought. This is a contour stick. Well, now we got two contour sticks. I got an Essence one and I got a Wet n Wild one. For when I do try contouring. Because I am going to teach myself how to contour. So this is in the shade Call Me Maple. So I'm hoping this is going to be, I don't know. I've never done contouring, so I have no idea. I guess we're going to learn, figure it out. It does not have anything on the back of the box because it's just this tube. Side of it got a little cut. Y'all can see. See, there's a little ridge there. I don't know what's going on there, but I'm trying to put it back together. So I accidentally contoured my face the other day, and y'all, I look snatched. I look snatched. I was like, oh, the face looking snatched today, Mrs. Beatty. Wow. So that was everything from Walgreens. That contour stick was $3.99. So that, my friends, concludes the haul. So the total for Walgreens was $47.12. And then with tax, it was $3.77. And then the total minus our food beverage buy was $50.89. So the total. The Marshall's total, like I say, was $113.29. So then the total for the entire haul, I'm gonna have to do some calculating and some figuring real quick. Because I did not do that. And I got my pencil here. All right. So we do, because I have a total for the final haul total before I did all the other stuff from Walgreens and from JC Penney and Target. So the final haul total for the Walgreens and for the Marshalls was $164.18. But then we got to add in $164.18 plus the $38.85 plus the from JC Penney. Actually, I'm sorry, that came from Target. But then from JC Penney, we got to add in $25.19 because that was the total for JC Penney after the discounts and all of that. So let's do some figuring. All right, so that's 13 plus 9 carry the 2. That's 3, 11, and 12. Carry the 1. 4 is 5, plus 8 is 13, and 5 is 18. Carry the 1. 7 plus 3 make 10, plus 2 is 12. Carry the 1. All right. You would think this would be a little bit easier as an accountant. It's not. Basic math. I'm supposed to do basic math. So my final total for the haul, overall, we talking about Target, JCPenney, Walgreens, and Marshalls. $228.22. That's an awful lot of makeup in the span of 3 days. And none of this involved Ulta. So we are sitting right now, we are sitting at 0 at Ulta because I have not bought anything this year just yet. It's just the new year. So I have not bought anything yet, but we're getting there. I will go there probably next week. And I will do a haul then when I go, because we will be doing, potentially be doing another road trip and beauty episode. Because I'm planning to go somewhere else, not Columbia, for Ulta. So, yeah, very excited. That was a magnificent haul. And that's a lot of stuff I'm going to use immediately. Like the hair stuff immediately, I'm going to use that when I wash my hair again. The brushes, probably use those immediately too. So, and the primers and things, gonna test them out. So we might be doing a buying and trying this weekend to see, because I'm not planning to go this weekend. I'm planning to go next weekend. So we'll probably do a buying and trying on Sunday maybe. And then on Saturday, as usual, we will do our normal episode. So normal weekly main series episode. So very, very excited. Looking to see if I missed anything. Did I need to include anything in this haul? I do not believe I need to. I think I got everything and I covered everything. So this has been a fantastic haul. Very, very, very pleased. So I will be back. I will do another haul. Like I say, probably not this weekend, but next weekend. So in about 2 weeks. And we will discuss more purchases. Talk about more things beauty related. Very excited. So I want to thank you for watching. Hit that like, share, and subscribe button. Let me know what you think. Welcome if you're new to the channel. We appreciate it. Hi. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for just chiming in and commenting and showing up and supporting. So come back and watch the rest of our series, and we'll see you later. Peace.